Black lipstick all in my dreams. Black lipstick, you're all I need. Black lipstick, you're in my fantasy. Black lipstick, you're all I need.
Sorry, let's start over again. Okay, start the intro from fresh.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening.
What's up, Toronto? This is your girl, Diva D, and I'm on the Koolbreeze Experience. I have Kolette Easy in the studio who braved the storm to come down here today. So we played a bit of her music in the meantime and her new single, Black Lipstick. So we have Kolette, Miss Easy,
Yes.
as Koolbreeze says, the easy breezy cover girl.
Beautiful cover girl.
Yes.
Beautiful cover girl.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So very blessed and honored to be here today. Thank you for having me.
And the first time we met Miss Easy, or Kolette, we saw her with Coljack at the Jazz Bistro, and her persona just blew me away. Same with her octaves. You have quite a range. And you have a few octaves. I was like, what? This girl up here doing all this stuff in Canada?
Right. Yeah, I got some range on me. So, you know, when I do backups for Coljack, which I love and I enjoy, Johnny Fraser, lead singer of Coljack, kind of in the background a little bit. Then I get a little moment, you know, where I break out. So a lot of people aren't fully aware of the vocal range that I have. They get to see a lot of that when I perform with my own band, which is Community Soul Project. So they get to see a lot more of
Tell
vocals.
us about that. Community Soul Project.
Yeah, Community Soul Project. I've been with them for a while, and it's actually 11-piece band.
Oh,
so it's
wow.
a huge band. We got an entire horn section.
I love the horn.
Yeah, great musicians, great guys, all very professional musicians. We do a lot of the old school funk, a lot of the R&B, a lot of the soul music, which is my thing, my genre.
That's our genre too,
so,
and we big that up. How did you get into the music business? Because what led you to music?
You know what? It all started with my brother. I have to say, my brother was my biggest influence, my older brother, because he used to be a DJ back in the day, and he introduced me to all that old school stuff when I was younger. You know, Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, the Gap Band, like all of that good stuff is what he introduced me to. So I grew up with that, and then I used to like to pretend that I was a DJ myself. So I would sneak into his room and get on his turntables and try to do something. I don't know what I was doing, but I was, you know, working it out on the turntables. And then I discovered that I had a voice. I'm not even sure when that discovery happened, but I discovered I had a voice, and I started singing, and eventually went to art school. So I went to Etobicoke School of the Arts for the performing arts for high school, and I did a lot of theater for 4 years. So I did a lot of theatrical productions, so I got my start with that, and I did classical, I did opera, did a lot of the training, and a lot of acting as well. So that's how that started. And after I left art school, I actually went to university for something entirely different, which was law, but I sang all the time. I was doing shows, I was doing talent shows, I was just doing just about anything, just so I could sing. And then I left school, and the intent was to go on in law, but music was just where the passion was. So I just continued.
And you cultivated your craft because your voice is quite powerful, having coming from the stage and now in front of a live audience. What is that like?
It's so exhilarating. I love being on stage. That's
it shows.
My happy place. Like anybody that knows me, when I'm on stage, that is just the essence of who I am and my happiness. Like if I'm having a bad day or whatever the case may be, once I'm on that stage, I'm good. You know?
And you work it too. I find that you really work the stage. Like, you know, some people just get up there and sing, but part of your persona is igniting that audience to you with your voice and your moves. Because, girl, you got some moves. I was like, what? Don't hit me. Don't hit me. You know.
Yeah, I love to perform. I love to perform. I love to give to my audience, and they give back. You know, when I feed off the energy of my crowd and of you know, people who are there to enjoy the music and enjoy the band and support, and it's just what I love to do.
And Kolette Easy, the singer and songwriter and producer, because you produce your tracks as well.
Well, like I co-produce whenever I'm in the cockpit with, for example, right now I'm working with Eddie Bullen.
Thunderdome Studios.
Yes,
Another star
Yes.
from Mr. Eddie Bullen. He's quite unique.
I love him.
You know.
And I've learned so much, just even on the production side, because every time I'm in the studio, he takes so much time just schooling me and just letting me know what's going on, why he's doing this and why he's doing that. And I've learned so much on the production side, not only with Eddie, but prior to Eddie, my brother as well, who's in production. I learned a lot from him. So I've just picked up a lot along the ways. I'm interested in how my music is actually created. I don't just go into a studio and sing. I want to know what's going on, how are we doing this. Like, you know, I want to be involved the best I can be. I'm no producer.
Hey, you know, you produce great tracks along with your counterparts, which we're loving here at Radioregent, by the way.
Yes,
And we're gonna plug it, and we can't wait for your album to come out, which you're working on, which should be out sometime maybe next year.
Oh, for sure. Definitely working really hard in the studio on the album, and I'm really hoping to get that out. I'm gonna say by spring.
Nice.
Summer the latest, but I want to make sure it's right. Yeah, I want to make sure it's right. So releasing singles along the way, it's great. It's really great for me, and just for people to hear me and hear what's to come. But I want to take my time with the album and groom it and craft it properly.
You have a spiritual side that I'm getting from you. And tell us about that for someone who's listening that wants to get into the music business, because I find spirituality is something that brought us here too, because not only is our ear in tune to the music, our spirit is in tune with the music. And I'm so lucky to have a spiritual brother where I can reflect and talk about music and our spirit. Like, you know, we give God all thanks and glory to be here today amidst each other. But what is spirituality for you?
There's my spiritual counterpart. Mr. Dave Myers is here with me, and this is my best friend, my writer, my co-writer, and we're very spiritually connected. We're best friends. We've been best friends for many moons. Many moons. So he really supports me, and he's here. You know, every show, everything that I do musically,
and that's really important.
Yeah, you know,
you gotta have someone to have your back, because it could be a cutthroat business, this music business. And you know, what's a day like for you? Like, I know you have a day job, but working the music business, like people think, you know, oh, I have a good voice and I can do stuff, but it's just not like that. Could you just enlighten us first, maybe some young lady that's listening that might want to get into the business?
Realistically, it's not easy. When you're an independent artist and you got the full-time job, it's not easy because it's a constant grind. It's a constant grind when you're independent and you're doing a lot of it on your own. So, you know, you're trying to be in the studio, you're trying to write your songs, you're trying to promote, you're trying to keep up with the social media, you know, everything. A lot of it takes money. Yeah. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know,
it takes money.
It takes money. It takes so much. But with me, I've been doing this for a while now, and I have such a passion for it. And going back to the whole spiritual side of it, it's the faith that keeps me going.
Yes.
And it's God that keeps me going, because I pray on this every single day, and every day it gets better. And then there are those days where I'm just like, I can't do another show. I'm too tired. But something in my soul, you know, God's given me this gift, and it wouldn't be right for me not to utilize it, not to share it, especially with people who actually want to be a part of it, you know. So, and my mother is 100% 100% behind me, and she's like the most spiritual human being that I know, that I absolutely know. So I get a lot of spiritual guidance from her. She's my number one fan.
I was just gonna say, she's probably your biggest
Oh my
fan.
God, she's there. She's there all the time, 100%. So I get a lot of that spirituality from her, and I am a constant prayer.
Yeah, me too.
Even when I'm on stage and I'm singing, I'm literally in my mind thanking God for the moment. I could be playing in a pub, or I could be on a massive stage, like I just did the Rochester Jazz Festival. And and I thank God for every note and every moment and every fan, because without him, none of it would be possible. Like, none of it. So I have to remember that, and I can't take any of it for granted.
No, you can't.
I can't. I can't. I made it here today, and we made it here today, and we're blessed to be here.
And for those listening in, this is Call It Easy. She did background vocals for Coljack, and what are your next steps? Like, just putting out an album and maybe cultivating your craft. Do you want to experiment with different types of music? Because you could be an all-round singer. You got that jazz flavor, you got that neo soul flavor, you got that Donna Summer in your face bad girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have the softer side of love. Is that where your energy comes from when you cultivate your music?
I've always been true to the soul. I'm just a soul singing gal, and I don't ever want to lose that. So right now, for example, working with Eddie, it took us a while to kind of place me and place my voice. It took a while. But I always emphasize that I didn't want to lose the soul in anything that I did. So whether we're kind of gearing towards sometimes the neo jazz soul, Black Lipstick is more on the soft, sultry soul side. The dance tracks are more on the dancey soul side. So with anything that I do, I can't lose my voice. I can't lose the soul that's in my voice. But I try very hard to make it fit within any genre that I'm doing. So, for example, when I sing with my band, Community Soul Project, we do a lot of soul music, as I mentioned, but we also do a bit of rock, but it's that southern rocky soul.
Easy rock.
So no matter what I would do, the soul has to be there. The soul has to be there. So yeah.
And for people listening in, Call It Easy, where can people buy your music if they were interested, and do you have a website?
Oh yeah, definitely have a website. So it's calleteasy.com. And actually Black Lipstick, which was produced by Satnam Ching of Five Rivers Studio, that's going to be available on iTunes starting Wednesday. You Me Her is also the dance track. I'm not sure if you guys play that yet. That's also available on iTunes. In the Meantime is also available on iTunes. So right now, most of everything is on iTunes, CD Baby, the normal outlets. And I have CDs available as well.
Oh, great. And are you performing through the holidays or after the holidays where people can maybe come out and enjoy your music like we do?
Yeah, I've been performing actually nonstop. My next show, I'm doing something for New Year's Eve, but the more of the individual stuff doesn't start happening again until after the Christmas, because right now it's a lot of functions that I'm doing, corporate parties, Christmas parties. But come January, I have some stuff lined up with my band Community Soul, and I've also undertaken another new project. I've started a 5-piece band. So it's myself with 4 other musicians that I've started.
And is that lending credence to your soul kind of project, or is it going to be more on the easy listening jazz instrument side?
It's definitely going to be more on the hardcore soul, but also I'm going to be incorporating my original material.
Oh,
for
nice.
my original material. Yes.
And the name of that band?
I don't know. It's nameless right now.
Oh,
Yes.
Nameless is
It's
good.
a nameless band
Black
right now.
lipstick. Because I like that track.
Yeah,
it's really growing on me.
Yes, I've been trying to find a name for the new band, and I haven't come up with anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't come up with anything.
And what brings you the most joy other than singing and being part of your community? Because you like to give back. I see that. What else brings you joy?
Oh my goodness. It's a good question, because right now I've been so soaked in music, and I don't really do a lot outside of music. But anything else that brings me joy really is just spending time with my family. Like, I like kicking it with my mom. She's listening and thinking, you never have time for me. But I do. We went out last night, and I haven't been out with her in such a long time. So she came to a show that I was performing in. So we're kind of hanging out a little bit last night. But I just like to kind of, when I'm not working and I'm not doing music, just kick back. Don't do that often, but I just like to kick. Like after our interview, I'm going to just kick back.
Wow.
Yes.
And what I like about you too is your fashion sense.
Oh, thank you.
You have to check out her webpage, guys, if you really want to see Miss Easy Breezy cover girl, because the girl can dress. So that must be another joy, because you must spend time putting stuff together because it's so coordinated. Yeah. And I think, is that important when you go on a stage? Because some people just kind of go out there and just kind of wear clothes.
No, it is I think it's vital. Because I always tell musicians that I may be working with, I say, I believe anyways, people see you before they hear you. They walk into a club, they walk into wherever you may be performing, and they see the band. And people are very visual. And I think the way you present yourself is an indication of what you're doing. It's so important to look presentable, because I'm a professional. We're professionals.
Yes.
And when people come to see us, we have to be professional in all realms. You have to look the part. You have to sound the part. And I think visuals are very, very important, because it means you've taken the time to put into yourself. Like, people can look at the stage and say, they took the time to look a certain way for us.
Yes.
And
it's the package that really brings out the music.
It's the package.
Talking about the package, you have such a vocal range. Could you just do a little a cappella Black Lipstick for us? Because we want the people to hear the real Kolette Easy. I mean, not that she's not real.
I was just putting me on the spot.
Yeah, girl. That's what we do at Radioregent. We want to promote you. We want people to know that this young lady not only has a voice, but she is part of our community, and she's giving back to us, and we want to give back to you. But we want people to also hear who we love.
Okay. Black lipstick all in my dreams. Black lipstick, you're all I need. Black lipstick, you're in my fantasy. Black lipstick, you're all I need.
Check it out. Just Kolette Easy. The breezy, easy cover girl, as Koolbreeze calls her. And much love to Koolbreeze, who is also here. And I'm pretty sure that he has a few questions for Miss Breezy. And we want you to come back.
Yes.
With maybe some of your band members.
That'd be awesome.
And maybe,
When the music comes back, call me back.
Talk about the progress, because it's really nice for people to stay connected with, especially if they tune into Radioregent, because we promote artists. And we have to send a love and shout out for Eddie Bullen, who has brought so many artists here that have taught us about music that we didn't actually know existed here in Toronto, and just kind of directed it and navigated us that we can bring it to our listeners. We can bring it to our community. And Radio Regent may be in downtown Toronto, but we are blowing up. We're in 143 countries.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we don't take that for granted as well. And that you took the time to come out and see us amidst the snowstorm and was shoveling today. And I said, I got to get here because I want to see my girl. I'm so happy that you came down to see us today.
I'm so blessed to be here. And I want to give a shout out to Mr. Johnny Fraser of Koljack.
Yes.
I know you guys love some Johnny Fraser up in here.
The man himself. This accent just floors me.
Right?
And we got to give a shout out to DJ Sassy Sue for syndicating this show in Minneapolis. That's our girl. She has our back. She has our love and our devotion, and we thank you. And Daryl Gibbs, LA Blacksmith, who also are promoting the show today and giving an outlet for all of our creative sides to come out to the world. So we have to thank them and the Father for making this happen.
Absolutely.
And Mom, I know you're listening in. Much love from Radio Regent in downtown Toronto. And Call It Easy, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
For coming in. And Breeze and I will post some of Call It Easy on our blog. So people, if they want to recap, they can have this. And we'll also post this video on YouTube. Yes. But before you go, you must do a shout out. You are listening to Radio Regent in downtown Toronto, or something like that, and big up the Koolbreeze.
Yes, everybody, big up DJ Koolbreeze in the house and Diva D, Radio Regent. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and thank you for supporting. I am honored and blessed to be here. Big up Radio Regent. Yes.
Okay, can you do one? Just you're listening to the Koolbreeze Experience with DJ Koolbreeze.
You are listening to the Koolbreeze Experience with DJ Koolbreeze.
And I am Call It Easy, and I'm listening to Koolbreeze.
I am Kolette Easy, and I am listening to DJ Koolbreeze.
Yes. Diva D.
You're listening to I'm Call It Easy, and you're listening to the Ear Candy Show with my girl Diva D.
I am Kolette Easy, and you are listening to the Air Candy Show with Miss Diva D in the house.
Thank you, Miss Kolette. Get your eargasm on with your girl Diva D.
Everybody, you need to get your airgasm on with Miss Diva D.
Thank you so much for coming down today, Miss Kolette Easy. It's been a blast. We want to have you back here again. Is there anything you'd like to say before you leave the Radio Regent studios?
I would just like to say that I'd like everybody to support Toronto artists, support live music. Live music is where it's at. So whenever there's a show or anything happening in the city that you can possibly get to, support your local artists.
And that's what we do here.
Yes,
no artists, big or small, we cover them all. And I hope that you will keep in touch with us and send us your shows so we can let people know and invite our community to come out and listen to you.
Absolutely. And they can check out my website and also my Facebook page, Call It Easy Sings, or kolletteasy.com.
Can you spell that? Because people might think it's with a C.
You know what? You're right. So it's KOLETTE. Easy, just the way it sounds, EASY. KoletteEasy.com or Kolette Easy Sings Facebook.
Thank you, Kolette, for dropping by our Radio Regent today. We loved having you. You made our day, and I hope it made yours, our listeners. And we're going to get back to the music, because Breeze, he went into the vault last night. I'm scared to actually come on the ones and twos, because the twos and ones might be coming back at me. So next week on my show, I'll play some Call It Easy so you guys can get a feel for that. And I got to play Trouble Man, because that was my song of the year Mr. Johnny Boy Fraser. I mean, and the Fresh Band, the Strikers. Yeah, I got a couple jams coming for you next week. So stay tuned. We're going to get back to the music with the Koolbreeze Experience, because I know who the Koolbreeze is, players.